I am on the podcast today at the Fountain. Come on, it's our favorite place.
Yeah.
But the one and only Daniel Glenn.
What's going on?
Daniel,
So excited.
have I started you on your coffee journey?
You have. I remember traveling with you years and years ago when we first went to Boston.
Okay.
I went to a really cool coffee shop, and at the time I wasn't really into coffee.
No.
But now, dude, I'm fully immersed. I'm drinking black coffee.
You're drinking black
I am
coffee,
drinking
man.
coffee the way it should be drinking.
Yes. Boom. I'm so proud of you, man.
Dude,
When
it's been a
Daniel,
long road.
when me and Daniel first started hanging out, Daniel was drinking
I was
like
drinking sugar and
caramel
cream with coffee.
caramel macchiatos. I don't even know how to say it because.
Frappes.
Yeah. It's so funny. I ask people all the time, like, do you like coffee? And they're like, yeah, I like coffee. And I'm like, okay, like, let's go out for coffee. Let's, And they'll get to a place and they order some sugary, creamy drink that barely has coffee in it. And I'm like, so you don't really like coffee? Got it. So Daniel, we're about to leave tomorrow.
We are.
To go on a 9-day preaching trip. We'll start in Springfield, Massachusetts. We'll go to Hartford, Connecticut. Then I think we got McAllen, Texas. And then we've got Dallas, Texas. And then we come back to Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. But dude, you almost, I don't know, like, you had an interesting job situation happen.
It was very interesting, actually. Guys, introduced it. I kind of let you guys in on the story of what Pastor Manny is referring to. So I do have, I had a full-time job. Had, past tense. I had a full-time job. And here's the thing that I'm going to let you guys in on in this episode of Mike Up with Manny. Pastor Manny's been in my life. I remember just coming up as a teenager in the youth ministry, meeting him starting to, be my youth pastor, and me really making a commitment to take my walk with God serious. And as I got saved and got more spiritually mature, I felt the call to ministry. And Pastor Manny really helped me steward that and really helped me navigate, how I can go about doing that in the best way.
For sure.
And here I am, a 20-year-old, getting ready to start my junior year of college, really trying to navigate this thing, trying to figure out, and trying to really strive towards a life of full-time ministry.
For sure.
And, balancing a full-time job also with the responsibilities of being a full-time ministry.
For sure.
Can sometimes get hard, especially with trying to keep up with my schoolwork and having a personal life. Dude, the lines get really blurred.
Oh, yeah.
I remember, at one point in time, I was working at the church,
were
doing facilities at the church, a student at the church, serving at church. So, it was like I was there every day. That became my life. It literally, I was fully immersed in the church culture. And just thinking back, 2 years ago, I wasn't even going to church. So just the journey.
Wow. You got thrown in the deep end.
I got thrown
really
into
fast.
the deep end without knowing how to swim. And I've just been kind of trying to navigate it. So that's just some context into my journey and my journey along with Pastor Manny. But the kind of where I'm at now, the season I'm in now, I'm serving under him in youth ministry. And he's really in the season where he's feeling like he's transferring or transitioning out. And really, I feel the call that, it's really my time to kind of step up. So with that, there comes sacrifices. There comes me needing to devote time, resources, a lot to where I want to be, And speaking in the context of this preaching trip, so I had a full-time job where I was a leasing consultant.
Or back up, dude. Maybe 2 months ago.
2 months.
I text you and was like, hey man, I got this preaching trip coming up. Because you've traveled with me before.
Yeah.
We've gone to Louisville, Kentucky before. We've gone to Boston before. You've been on 2 preaching trips with me so far. And so I was like, hey, I'm going to be gone for like 9 days. It'll be great, like, just the stuff that you learn. Just being, the stuff that you don't intend to learn. Just by being with someone for 9 straight days. I'm like, man, this would be a great opportunity for Daniel. And so I text Daniel, like, hey man, got a long trip. Do you want to go on the trip? And Daniel, of course, is like, yep, but I got to ask to see if I can get the time off work.
So I'll kind of piggyback off exactly where he left off. So that happened. I knew it was a 9-day span. And, the job I had was I was a leasing consultant. So I was working in an office and an apartment community where I was selling apartments. So immediately I knew, okay, I've got to get this in as soon as I can. Because I've got a 2-month window, so it may be enough leverage to where I could really swing it, you know, and I could pull it off. So immediately that day, you know, Pastor Manny said, like, hey, I need a response today. So I go to my property manager and I'm like, hey, I need these days off. Can this work? Will this be able to happen? And she says, okay, we can make this happen. I can't guarantee that it'll all be paid time off. So I'm saying, hey, perfect. She says, whatever is not paid time off will just be unpaid.
It's so funny. It's like, I remember one time, Pastor Andy called me to his house, and I was in a tough spot, and I was about to make a very, very short-sighted decision. And I was gonna make a myopic decision. Sometimes as leaders, you get tunnel vision. And it's like you can only see what's right in front of you. And you don't realize that the decision that you're about to make is gonna sacrifice something that's way down the line. And I remember Pastor Andy, he let me come to his house, and it was a very vulnerable moment, and him saying, Manny, look at everything that I've accomplished in my life. Like, Manny, look, like at this point, I'm pastoring a mega church. Manny, I'm successful. Like, you're about to sacrifice this because of this decision right now. And I needed to see someone whose present looked like my future in order to visualize what I was about to sacrifice. Because sometimes I think your level of expectation can be almost capped by your exposure. If you haven't been exposed to much, then you don't expect much. But Pastor Andy was one of the first people that exposed me to a world of like success, excellence, and helped me to go, no. You don't get what you're gonna miss out on. And I'm about to show you all the things that you're gonna miss out on if you make this dumb decision. And I needed a visual. He called me to his home like, Manny, look at the home that the Lord has provided for me. Yes, the Lord provided this home, but it's because I've made some wise decisions in my life. And I get it. You want to be happy at 22, you want to be happy at 23, but you may have to sacrifice some happiness now if you're going to inherit what God really wants to give you when you're 50, when you're 60, when you're older. And so, I'm just really proud of you. Proud of you for making a tough decision. Very, very proud of you. I remember sitting outside of 48 Crown Hill Drive, dropping you off in the car and saying, now Daniel, what's more valuable? The check you're getting on Friday or the money that you will accumulate as a result of learning the lessons you need to learn now? Dude, and I remember the look on your face. You were just kind of like, I'm so frustrated with this dude, fussing at me.
Dude, it's so crazy. I mean, in the moment, like, my perspective as far as what a sacrifice is to me. And now when I think about it, it makes so much more sense. Because when we had that conversation in the car, a lot of things matter to me a lot more than they do now.
For sure.
Just, me growing and maturing and, just getting more serious about the call of my life. A lot of things back then matter to me that don't really matter to me now.
For sure.
So when I think about what a sacrifice is, a sacrifice to me is getting rid of something that's only of equal value, of equal or more value than what you're going to attain.
Wow.
So to me, it's not even a sacrifice because like you said, not only am I going to gain wisdom, but the relationships I'm going to build.
For sure.
I mean, I can see myself traveling, preaching, like really living for my call. So these couple of $1,000s I make a month is nothing compared to the amount of wealth that I'll accumulate by the relationships that I get,
100%.
by the amount of wisdom I get, by the people I become connected to, by the amount of exposure I get. I mean, it doesn't even amount. So to me, that's not even really a sacrifice.
Yeah,
It's a
but
no-brainer.
2 years ago?
It's a no-brainer.
That's funny because I think that every leader has younger leaders under them who at some point they think to themselves, I don't know if this person's gonna make it. And dude, your freshman year of college, I literally thought to myself, And every leader knows how it feels to disciple someone. Like, I baptized Daniel. I taught Daniel how to preach. I've practiced with Daniel as he preached his first sermon in our youth group. Like, you get connected to someone and you get emotionally like invested in someone's growth. And when they do dumb stuff, you'll almost get sad. You're kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe what they're doing. Like, you go home and talk to your wife about it. Like, you're really like, it's an emotional thing. And I remember every leader gets to the point where they think to themselves, I don't know if fill in the blank name is gonna make it. And you almost have to like,
I know I have quite a few of those moments.
oh, we have had conversations where I have thought to myself, I really don't know if Damon's gonna make it. And then somewhere in your sophomore year, you like really turn the corner. I would say like end of 2018, beginning of 2019.
Sure.
You like turned the corner. And it was almost like, I don't know, when stuff clicks, it just clicks. And like wisdom began to like click. And like what you're saying right now seems common sense to you, but I don't know, sometimes, and I can even say to, if there's someone out there who's in my position and you're leading someone, sometimes you just have to let it go.
For sure, yeah.
Like there were times where I fussed at you, but then there were times where I was like, I gotta
let it
back off a little bit.
And I'll even speak
And just give Daniel space.
For sure, I'll even speak on that as well. And just to encourage any viewers out there that may be listening to the podcast, that I heard you say one time that the only grounds for growth is grace. And that you've had so much grace for me, not necessarily like disrespecting the gift or like the call that's on my life with letting it be subpar, but just grace to know that what you're pouring into is not falling in solid ground.
For sure.
Like it's falling into the soil and ultimately gonna take its root.
Yeah.
And you gotta trust
For
that
sure.
it's gonna take its root. And I feel like you really trust it. That, you know, how many times you poured into. I mean, this dude just let me live in his house for 9 months.
This is
so
true.
That to me is just him having grace.
Yeah.
Grace for me.
And I think
that's encouraged me to really take a step up.
I think the way that I would just to like almost communicate it for any leader that's listening, that's been in a similar spot where it's like someone that you've poured into is almost disappointing you with the decisions that they're making. And honestly, I feel like if people aren't disappointing you with the decisions that you're making, you may not be that bought in. Like, to them. Like, I've been disappointed with things that people have done. And it lets me know as a leader, I'm not emotionally withdrawn. I'm not numb. I actually do care. And I think it's dangerous when pastors or leaders get to a point where they don't really care anymore. It means that they're kind of selfish. They only care about themselves. But the fact that I would go home and tell my wife something that you did that is frustrating means that I really do love you, I really do care. And I would say it this way, that I think the goal of leadership is to be an influence without being controlling. That's been the line that I've had to walk. It's like, I have authority with Daniel just because I'm 31 years old and I have authority, but really I don't want to use my authority. Authority is like soap. The more you use it, the less of it you have. I never wanted to be someone who like laid down the law. I wanted to be someone who can speak from a place of influence. But the temptation as a leader is to almost be controlling because you know what's best for somebody, but you can't be controlling. You can't be controlling. And I think that the character of God is that he's always in control but never controlling. And that's so hard.
That's a fine line to walk.
To be in control but not be controlling. To know in the back of your head, you train up a child in the way that he should go. When he gets old, he won't depart. It's almost like the lessons I'm teaching you, even if you are blanking on all the lessons in a freshman year, at some point you're going to turn the corner, you're going to see the light, you're going to like, all those seeds of wisdom are going to like come to fruition, sprout, and bring forth fruit. And just proud of you, man. And just very, very proud of you. And I saw you preach. it was like a couple Wednesdays ago, maybe about a month ago. I sat there and I watched you preach, and it just felt so good, like just watching you preach and being able to say amen and cheer you on, and yeah, man, I just love you. I love the gift on your life and how far you've come.
I really value our relationship.
I wouldn't have ever let you live with me if I didn't value our relationship. So,
Yeah.
Mic'd Up with Manny, it's a good episode, huh?
Yeah, it's been incredible. Thanks for letting me come apart and, kind of share some things today.
The podcast is probably going to hear a lot of you because we got 9 days together
Yeah, man.
on a trip
It's going to be so dope.
all across America. And I'm going to be mic'd up the whole time. So like us, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. And go to the YouTube channel and watch some full episodes of Mic'd Up with Manny,
This guy, Manny Arango.
live from the factory. Peace!